Was up? It's been a few months. Past few months, I've been mostly paper trading, and I've been very busy with school and sports. I've been making sure I actually graduate, which I did, so that was good. I almost didn't, but it's time to lock back in. Not a single part of me has gone away from wanting to do trading full time, and I'm not gonna stop until I can. And so I've just been taking a step back, kind of resetting, and I'm ready to go at it again. So, today's trade. Let's look at today's trade. This right here I did not take. This was after. This would have been the ideal trade. What I did take. Oh, this is wrong. Hold on. This was my trade this morning. It was pretty bad. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was clean, but basically we had a let's go to 5 minute. We had a 5 minute fair value gap right here after market opened. Market pushed up, made this, and then once I saw we were retracing down into it, right here, or sorry, market opened here, but once I knew we were in this 5 minute, I wanted to see higher prices, and the all-time highs is back here, and that was my draw on liquidity for the day. And so I waited for a 1 minute candle closure, or it was actually a 5 minute when I waited for it. 5 minute candle closure above this fair value gap right here, and that's where I got it. That's where I entered, and my take profit was just at this internal high because we had created an SMT with ES at this point. I'll show you right here. So ES had actually taken this high, this internal high, before NQ did, and so at this point I was kind of hands off, and so I moved my take profit from here to here because I didn't like the way that looked, and then we had Trump speaking or something right after that. So that was my trade. Made 170 on the day. But what I wanted to talk about was this setup afterward. So I'm going to start paying attention more to the 4 hour power of 3 candle, which is this candle right here. And I want to look for manipulation upon open of this candle because every candle has a wick. And so here we manipulated into this high time frame PD array right here, which we were clearly respecting before. We manipulated into this PD array, and then out of that we got this macro inversion. The macro is present from here to here. Yeah, we had this macro inversion, and so you could have taken this, but the one I was really looking at was this one. Candle closure here. Could have had your stop somewhere modest. I'm not really a fan of how far I went down here, but notice the bodies stayed in, and then you could have held your TP to this previous high here, or if you're drawing liquidity for the day with still all-time highs, you could have held to there as well. But that is kind of the model I want to be more focused on. I also just joined in a private Discord. Private Discord I got in for free, and they have a lot of great teaching in there, all based off ICT concepts, which is the only thing I'll trade. And I'm definitely going to utilize that as much as I can. But if you guys aren't familiar with Black Sheep, that is what I joined. Shout out to Mantis. But yeah, I've also been really busy in general. Not that anyone watches these videos. This is more just for me to look back on in the future when I'm profitable. But I've been growing social media for the past, probably can't see really, whatever, for the past like few months, well really for the past 2 years, but the last couple months where it really kicked off. Grew to 153K, so I've been super busy with that. But yeah, so that's basically my stance moving forward. It's time to really lock in now. Now that this pass is behind, it's time to really lock in, and it's time to accomplish my goals with trading, and I will make it there. No matter what, I will never stop. So there we go. Tomorrow is going to be Wednesday, and hopefully we see more opportunities in the market.